Good morning everybody and happy 21st of December. We're in the 20s. How did that happen? Hope you're all having a good day. It is chucking it down with rain here at the moment, so hence I'm in the kitchen and we're not having our garden chat, which is a bit of a shame, but even the birds have kind of taken refuge somewhere else today. Yes, I've poured myself a coffee because in a minute I've got to go up the baker's, and only 2 people are allowed in the baker's at one time because obviously of the restrictions, and I don't want to have to stand out in the rain because it is really throwing it down. So I thought I'd have a coffee and I would procrastinate a little bit longer and have a little chat with you. I thought I'd tell you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a ranunculus. This was in my Taking Time colourway, paired with a floof from Crookston Crofts, and I love it. It's so warm. That's what I love about the ranunculus, is you it's quite baggy, so it's nice and sort of feels freeing in a way, and it's comfortable to wear. But also, if you put the floof with it, it's amazing how warm it is, but it's still lightweight, and I really like that. I've made 3, 2 short sleeve, 1 long sleeve, and I'm going to make more. I love the pattern, but it's getting a bit boring to knit now. But I love the pattern. I love the garment that it creates. Anyway, digressing. So I've got a couple of things to do today. I've got to pop into Lewis. I've got to pick up something from a shop, and then I will be back home. And I really ought to get on with wrapping some presents. Some people love wrapping presents. I'm not one of those people. And I leave it all to the last minute, and I like to do it all in one go. So I get my shopping done, but the wrapping kind of takes a while. So I've got to get on with a bit of that. Will I do it today? Who knows? I'm not going to commit at this point. I've nearly finished the secret Christmas gift, so that's really good. Not far to go now. And then I've got to block that, and then I've got to wrap that. So if I can't wrap that till I've blocked it, what's the point in like wrapping everything else? Procrastinating again. Anyway, I hope you're having a really good day where you are, and I hope the sun is shining as well, and I will touch base with you later. Okay, so I thought I would show you this week's roundup of the Advent calendar. So thank you to Helen from The Fox and the Purple Coat, who I'm doing this swap with. I'm really enjoying opening all of these little parcels every morning. So I love this rainbow one. Look at those beautiful colours. So lovely. Really like that one. And I think my favourite this week are these 2. Look at those beautiful dusky pinks, and this one's got some kind of earthy tones and greys throughout. So those 2 are beautiful, love them. And loving this little speckle of pink. It's where the dye has broken, but I love that when that happens. Sometimes you can do it on purpose, but occasionally it's accidental as well. And today's one, this biscuity colour, kind of, it's very custard cream coloured. Yum. Okay, so that was horrible, but I have bread, I have dog food, and, oh no, I've lost it. I got a chocolate. So I thought I would just pop on and show you my Annalie cardigan. So it's all been blocked. I've still got to sew in the ends, but it has been blocked and I'm now ready for buttons. And while we were in Lewes, there's a little shop called The Stitchery. And I thought, I need to go and find some buttons. And it's really important to shop locally where we can at the moment. So I popped in there and I found these lovely buttons. And they kind of remind me of little balls of yarn. They're wooden buttons. And they've got 2 little holes, but I thought they would look really sweet on the cardigan. So I'm really happy with those. I wanted something a bit chunky because the buttonholes are quite big, so they do go through. And also it's quite a large band, quite a wide band. So yeah, so I wanted something to go with those. So I'm really happy and I'm gonna make a nice cup of tea and get them sewn on. Hopefully I can wear it tomorrow. I also made a little cheeky purchase for myself because, you know, I have been extra good this year. But while I was waiting in the stitchery, Sarah, who owns it, was only allowing 1 customer in per time, which, you know, is absolutely fair enough. And these were all lined up on the shelf while we were waiting. So I picked one up. Look, a felted llama. Who doesn't love that? I mean, mine might not end up looking like that, but you know, never done it before, gonna give it a whirl. He's so cute. Morning everyone, it is now the 22nd of December, it's a Tuesday morning and I am out in the garden drinking my coffee. I did have to wipe the bench down today because it has been raining. Yesterday was just a complete washout really, as far as the weather was concerned. So yes, I'm sitting in the garden, having my coffee and getting ready for the day ahead. Got a few things I've got to do today. I want to bake some, I was going to call them Christmas biscuits. They're not Christmas biscuits, they're just lemon biscuits that are very Moorish. And I usually make them over Christmas because Jack and Thea do not like Christmas cake or mince pies. So I'm going to get on and make those today. I also need to sew in the ends of my Annalie cardigan because I didn't get around to doing that last night. And I also blocked the Christmas present. And so I've got to sew the ends in of that because that's all dry and lovely. So yeah, didn't get on with that last night, purely because obviously the Christmas present was still damp. And the reason I didn't get on with the Annalie is because I got a bit carried away with my Australias. It's looking amazing. I'll get it out and show you later. So yeah, so got a busy day. I'm thinking I might pop to Tesco's later. I'm a bit worried with all this kind of panic buying stuff going on. And I don't need anything, you know, out of the ordinary. I just need things like potatoes and I'm just worried that I'm not going to get any. So I might pop to Tesco's, but I'll do that really late this evening. Yeah, is anyone else feeling that? Kind of, I sort of think to myself, don't panic. Why are we all panicking? And then I panic. Anyway, today I am wearing 2 Mead May things. I've got my Novelli top on, which is out of Whistlebear yarn, and I'm also wearing my Right Around the Corner shawl, which is a pattern by Lisa Han? I don't know, sorry. So yeah, so this is a lovely shawl, and I did this as part of a knit along that the lovely Ellie from the Craft House Magic was running. So yeah, it's really beautiful. And it takes 2 skeins of yarn. It is just brilliant. You know, for those odd skeins that you have, you can just make this wonderful shawl. It's got this stripy texture in the middle and then it goes to these borders. This blue is Granny's Pond and the brown is Reykjavik. And they are both Skein Queen yarns and they're beautiful, beautifully soft. Love her yarn. I'll show you my tassels because, you know, do a little dance for you. Anyway, so yeah, so wearing those today. So I suppose I ought to really get on with it, but maybe I'll just drink my coffee for a little bit longer. thought I would just pop on and show you my Astrais, because this is bringing me so much joy at the moment. We kind of need that, don't we, with everything that's going on in the world. So yeah, I'm knitting the Astrais, which is patterned by Megan Reagan, and she also has a podcast which I will put on the screen because I can never get the words around the right way. I am using Spectrum Fibre. This is Mercury. It's got these lovely shocks of pink. I think it's blowing out a little bit, but it's like a silver grey with like neon speckles in it, and ink as well, both Spectrum Fibre. And I have done loads. It's really addictive. Loving it. So this is how far I've got. It is just beautiful. So I've done the moons and I am now just starting the stars. I'll come a bit closer to show you. Yeah, it is just beautiful. Love the yarn. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. Look at that. So yes, it's coming on really, really nicely. I don't know if you can see the pots of colour. Let me find a moon that's kind of got lots of speckles that hopefully will show up a little bit. Let's see. The pink will probably come out a bit better. So, but can you see there? There's all the little speckles of blue and greens and pinks. It's just stunning. Loving it. Yeah, so this is kind of my addiction in the evening at the moment. And not far to go till I split for the sleeves, which is really exciting. So down here, there's kind of some stars and they look like they're all falling. So beautiful. I've gone up a needle size on the rib and on the main colour. I'm doing the second size, but I want it quite a looser fit. So yeah, so I think it's going to be fine. But how gorgeous is that? This makes me happy. Tempted to do a couple of rows, but I've really got to get on with some stuff. Hi everyone, hope you're all having a really good afternoon. I have been a very busy elf in the kitchen. I even have my elf apron on and a towel thrown over my shoulder. Let's remove that. So yeah, been baking this afternoon, getting on with the Christmas biscuits. I've done 3 batches, the 4th batch is in the oven, but they're looking pretty good actually. I shall give you a sneaky peek. Ta-da! Oh, nearly dropped them. So yeah, they are a vanilla biscuit, and then I've got to do some lemon icing to pop on the top. However, that's going to have to wait till tomorrow because I haven't got enough icing sugar, and I'm going to go to the supermarket later, as I told you earlier. So yeah, that's going to wait till tomorrow. So they're in the oven, and in between them baking, I've been sewing in the ends on my Annalie cardigan. So I've just got the buttons to put on, and I also finished the Christmas gift that cannot be named. So yeah, that's good. Looks like we've got loads of wine in the corner. We are getting quite a lot. We've got a shelf up there as well. We don't drink an awful lot, but we've been sent a really lovely present today. So, and it is Christmas. So we will be having a tipple or two along the way. What else have I got to tell you? Really sorry if you can hear the fan, by the way. It's the oven in the background. So I am gonna now have a nice cup of tea, do a few rounds of my Astraias, and sit down for a bit because I'm not going to get the chance later this evening because I will be shopping. Joy. Anyway, I'll touch base with you later.